Infinite ammo.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the QTR CIRC FWD podcast. The podcast where we talk about...
Are you ready?
Fight
it out! That's all you got? Now it's my turn! This down you go! That's enough! Get over! One more time! Now this! Face me now! Counter!
This is it.
Still ready.
All you got?
Down you go.
Counter!
Alright, so we're going to be starting my...
Just getting started.
Should I start with the 30th anniversary of the Street Fighter thing? You guys remember that 30th anniversary collection that Street Fighter's having that has a bunch of their games? That collection is delayed in Japan only, which is weird. I'm not entirely sure why they delayed it for Japan, but we're getting it for them. What do you guys think about that?
I know the reason why. You know how the 30th anniversary is in full English text?
Yeah, the way it's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, well, no. Japanese do not want that. You see, they want Japanese text, right? And they want everything else in Japanese, you see.
So they can't stand that Bison's name is Bison and Vega's name is Vega.
Nah.
Gotcha.
Also, they almost released this version, right? They almost released it with no training mode, which I'm glad they finally fixed that issue. Because I was not going to get it because of that reason.
It's bizarre.
It definitely feels like something where they sort of, the game was still in development. They would have obviously that late.
You're cutting out a little bit, Radara.
All of it, man.
He's cutting out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are kind of worried that there was no training mode. People were like, oh, here we go again. You know, it's a cool, it's gold, but, not everything that glitters is gold. They were worried that, this was actually going to be terrible because of that. But no, they ended up adding training mode. It's been confirmed that's going to be in there. I did watch, Winner Stays On play it. They're playing all the different Street Fighters that were in there, and I thought, it's pretty cool. It loads up pretty fast, but apparently Super Turbo is actually faster than it's supposed to be, which is weird because you can change the speed of the game and whatnot.
Well, recently we had a bit of an expert dispel those rumors. James Chen was at Final Round, and he said that all, especially Super Turbo, is A-OK, and most of the glitches are still intact.
Oh boy.
So according to James Chen, there's no speed issue.
Woo!
That's good. What are you guys thinking about the collection so far? You guys still down to pick it up, or are you guys just not interested?
Street Fighter 1 in that collection?
Yes.
I'm hyped for that, I'm not gonna lie. I want to play that piece of shit.
I've never played Street Fighter 1 myself, actually, so...
Have fun,
It's so wonky. Street Fighter 1 is so wonky.
Just have fun, Brandon.
It sucks.
You can kill people in one Shoryuken. It's 3 hits in that game.
Fighting Street, actually. That's the better port, right?
Absolutely.
You just play Karnav's Revenge.
There's been new releases for Dragon Ball FighterZ: Broly, Bardock, and that's it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Here
That's
comes
it.
the tank.
What do you guys think about Broly and Bardock? If you actually did try them out,
Broly is disgusting.
I need more time with Broly though, but I'm loving Bardock.
You-
It's so much fun.
You want the definition of a tank? Broly is that example.
yeah, Broly is pretty much Dragon Ball FighterZ's Abigail, to be honest.
Giant and
Yep.
retarded.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of confused as to why Yamcha and Bardock have like Rashid stuff. They have like the little spin ball attack thing. What's
Wait,
up with that?
Wait, what do you mean in regards to Yamcha?
Yamcha has like, he has Rashid has the mixer where he does like a spinning attack that's straight up.
Yeah, the spinning mixer.
Yamcha has that, it's his quarter circle back punch,
Oh, Gale Claws. Oh, okay.
whatever.
I don't know. They just had to give Yamcha another move because he really has Wolf Fang Fist.
So I was like, when he came out and I saw him, I was, oh, okay, that's some Rashid shit. But then when Bardock comes up, he has like the forward screw attack version. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Spinning mixer.
And then you have Broly. He has freaking Abigail stuff.
Yeah, he does. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying, I'm not complaining, but I just thought it was pretty interesting.
It is pretty funny.
Playing Yamcha is suffering. That's all I can say, really.
Believe it or not, I did try out Broly and Bardock, and I like both of them. I like them. Bardock is my speedy character, and Broly is basically my tank. He's just gonna eat hits because when people like to do a bunch of attack strings and shit where you can block, but 9 times out of 10, that don't matter. You're gonna get opened up.
Tell us the reasons why you have. You're still learning, or what is your actual issue about the blocking?
Well, I'd have to tell a little story about that. In the Infinite Ammo Syndicate Discord group, I have 2 friends of mine. Shout out to them, Mr. Sir Maniac and Mr. Iron Hayabusa. These guys, I guess, really love that game because I know it's kind of shocking for people listening out there. They, quote unquote, blew me up. I got beaten down pretty badly. I was getting pretty upset. I've never really gotten upset, but that game was like, whoa, dude. Like I literally felt like I couldn't do anything. Like I was like super helpless to the point where I was like, I'm not playing this. But then I came back and played and I was like, I told him, keep playing me until I beat you, which never happened.
That's what it's all about. Maniac beat my ass too, so don't feel too bad.
But when I was getting beaten down, it came to me. I was like, what is this game missing that could have helped me? And, I was just thinking about Marvel because obviously you're going to kind of compare the two. Not saying Infinite is as good as DBZ, no. But I was like, all right, what would I have done if this was Marvel? And obviously the answer was a push block. Basically what happens is when Maniac comes at you with Cell and he's beating your ass, you're blocking. It's like a nonstop quick barrage of, hits that he knows how to open you up.
Infinite loop.
Yeah, in Marvel, what you would do is you would do the push block and push the opponent away, giving you space to, get away or, counter. But in this game, you do not have that. You only have deflect, which gets stuffed during the hit string, and or I believe it's a teleport, which you have to somehow get out, get off, which will still get stuffed.
And more importantly, you need bar for that teleport.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that much bar by getting thrashed.
Yeah. So if you're playing somebody that's really skilled that knows what they're doing, you're gonna get your ass. You're gonna get a new asshole. You're gonna have another hole in there, and you're just gonna get beat a lot. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys do in that situation when you're like stuck in the corner and you're?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that actually because being at the Dragon Ball fan I play a lot of Dragon Ball games, and
Okay.
the thing is, this thing that really irritated me about fighters, you cannot snap vanish out of things, even if it would cost me a meter. That would be logically fine. Considering traditional fighter game. So for me, not able to get out like that ridiculously long combo string, normally, well, it's like asinine because it really is ridiculous. It's coming like a wombo combo video game, which is fine, but I have like no defense to get out of it. You just stuck there until somebody gets hit, and like the cycle repeats itself.
Yeah.
At least in like Marvel, you can't actually like push people out the way and then try and go in for it on one offensive. You can't do this here.
I was thinking this thing needs a push block, this thing needs a combo breaker, this thing needs something so I can get my ass out of here. There's nothing. So I asked Iron and I asked Sir Maniac, what do I do in this situation? And they were silent. I didn't know if they just didn't want to tell me because I'd beat their ass, or they just there was nothing. But it just came to me the realization, that cold realization that there was nothing you can do. You were just simply fucked. But you guys play it a lot more than I do. What do you guys do in that situation?
Pray, honestly. That's all I can say.
Do what needs to be done. Raw
Pray that-
level 3.
Pray that I have enough space
Yeah.
to actually use teleport.
Raw level 3 solves every problem.
It's true.
Especially if those are just going in.
You have no idea how many adult Gohans I play that just do father-son Kamehameha fucking instantly every time. I walk towards them, boom, level 3 instantly. I'm like, come on.
That is literally the most annoying thing about that game.
Yeah.
Don't go on. So like,
And
That is another problem, actually.
and what a coincidence that one of our new DLC characters, Bardock, has tons of invincibility.
Yeah, but you need the time to actually do the quarter circle to do it. But if you're
Of
just
course.
getting bombarded, you just can't get it out. I just got a DM from Iron, the guy in question, and he said, by the way, I'm watching the stream. I agree with you. I do think it needs a push block. The defensive options are kind of limited, and push block will make things a lot easier. And reflect can still be implemented, as it will act as a push block that will give you no chip or something along the lines. But there isn't much chip damage, I think. That's what he said.
Can you kill with chip in DBFC? I don't think you can.
yes,
I think you can, yeah. I'm pretty
God.
sure I got checked out.
you can.
I have no idea, because I don't know, I've never really taken stock
It's
of it.
it's not that effective.
Good
Yeah.
to know. Yeah, I wouldn't mind push block in this game either. Just specifically to deal with the adult Gohan loops, man. That shit is my nightmare.
I saw he has like Chun-Li legs. He has like
He's got lightning legs and 100-hand slap. What the fuck?
What about you, Hades? What do you do in that situation?
What do I do in that situation?
You're in the corner. You're just getting bombarded with attacks. You know, obviously you're gonna get opened up eventually.
I guess it obviously does vary by character. I do try to use Reflect in that situation, but it can be like, that definitely requires precise timing. Or I just mash standing heavy because I'm Android 16.
I didn't
Well,
know that.
Blow
Like, I
through
have-
people with my armor and hope for the best.
Like, I have a Goku team, so how I deal with pressure goes on a character-by-character basis. Super Saiyan Goku, which is quickness, I'm gonna call him Goku Gold. For Goku Gold, I just sort of do his quarter circle back, because those kicks are halfway decent anti-air, because most of the time people are going in through the air.
Mhm.
And it's a nice way to sort of either get them off you, or just jump your way out of the corner. Or when you're Goku Blue, his level 1 Kamehameha takes him to the air, and most people are going to dash in so they won't see it coming, or you'll be above whatever their offense is. Or in the case of Bardock, who I just added to the team, I also kind of have his, like, rushing, like, forward-moving fist for the sake of it. I just call it Bionic Arm.
What are you talking about? Saiyan Spirit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a normal version and a super version of that. Like, anything that you can do that's just fast, you can sort of read where they're coming in.
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with a lot of the block stun situations. I haven't raised my power level enough to experience that.
I feel like you guys need to fight Maniac or Iron just to see what I'm talking about.
I have fought Maniac. He kicked my ass.
Yeah,
I did that.
the invitation is out there for myself.
I did beat Maniac before.
I took a couple games off him, but he definitely won the majority. That's for sure.
Let me tell you his main weakness. Wake up level 3s.
I told you, it solves everything in that
It's-
game.
It's true. I don't really think I can wake up
does.
level 3 with Android 16.
Sure you can.
I have no other option. I must wake up level 3.
Hayabusa said that he's playing right now, so whenever you guys want to play, he's down. But I think you guys
Oh,
are busy
man.
after.
Probably after the podcast.
Yeah, I'm busy afterwards, so I ain't playing.
I mean, I'll get in there just to get my ass beat, but I'll probably after.
I got nothing to do.
But yeah,
I don't have a lot to say. I love Bardock. I like that he's in the game. He is everything I wanted in a rushdown character.
Mhm.
I am dreading all the Brolys I'm going to have to fight online.
I feel like
mine.
Bardock is just Yamcha, but slightly better.
That's funny.
I feel like the only thing that keeps Yamcha relevant in most people's teams is his assist. Like, Wolfang Fist is actually a halfway decent assist, you know? And that's
Speaking of Broly, I've been noticing that there's people saying that you can hit him 2 times and then he'll be out of the super armor thing. When I fought at Tien, I was about to say, when I fought Tien, why did he hit me 5 times and the super armor was still intact? I'm just asking because someone is very wrong about him getting out of the super armor with 2 hits.
it's because
Just
Tian's a
saying.
human. That's why he's weak.
I have definitely heard Broly has a couple of bugs that might be addressed.
I hope not, because I need Broly to be good.
He'll get
Oh,
nerfed.
he is really good, man.
What's interesting is that with the Broly Bardock patch, there are no balance changes at all. They're just sort of running with it. If this were any other company, we would have seen balance changes.
I wish I brought Iron in to be a guest. I didn't know if he was busy, but he said, Kaneki, he said it depends on the super armor move. So depending on what move you use, I guess that determines how many hits you can take.
Oh, well.
Anyways, speaking, you guys still got something to say?
I'm still surprised they haven't balanced the characters with the new update.
Oh yeah, Hayabusa, you can come into the stream if you want.
Let the boy in if he's free, yeah.
Let me just say with the presentation, the fact that Bardock has a dramatic finish where he's the one that beats the shit out of Frieza, that's so good.
Especially the holding the headband up part. That shit is amazing.
The headband is just, I don't know why it's so hype. It just is.
He does it
Dramatic.
better than Ryu. There you go.
Dramatic finishes in general are just so fucking hype, man.
The dramatic finish with Broly and Gohan where it's just family Kamehameha. So good.
Yep, Art's is good with dramatic finishes and all that shit. I'll give him that.
I never seen mine because no one plays Nappa.
Let's go. What the fuck? It sounds like you ate a fucking seal or something.
That's you, man. You eat
That's
shit
you,
every day, man.
Hi there.
Well,
Today is
main
not eat meat
attraction
day,
is
right?
here. There you
All
go.
right,
That's cool. Welcome.
Renegade Operative has joined the building today. He didn't lie.
Yes, I'm here.
And special guest Iron Hayabusa. How are you, sir? We were just talking about you.
I'm doing good. Yourselves?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
doing
man.
fantastic. Yeah.
Good to
Shit.
hear.
More Dragon Ball talk. Let's go.
So, Iron, what do you do in that situation where, I think you saw when I was pretty much stuck in the corner, getting beat down while blocking, attempting to block. What do you do?
I try and escape as much as possible. I have a bit more character experience than you, so I try and use that to my advantage. So I try and anticipate what they may try and do.
What do you mean by escape? Like, how do you escape? That's pretty much my question. How do you escape that?
It depends on the situation. If I have the meter, I try and go for a level 3 so I can get some damage in and I go on the offensive. Otherwise, I try and use reflect or I just jump out of there. That's what I try and do most of the time.
You can jump out of there?
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people would get caught by it.
What do you think of, have you tried Broly or Bardock yet?
I have not. I want to try and get them today. So.
But you fought against them, a couple of them, right?
Yeah, I fought a couple against them.
What do you think of them just based off that?
Bardock seems like he's going to be pretty damn good. Probably one of the better characters in the game. I'd say around Goku Black level. I think he's going to be that good. Broly, I'd say is a weaker Android 16, but he's still going to get some use. That's what I think of them. I still have to experiment with them more, see what I can find, because I don't have them yet. As I said.
Right. Ren, I don't think you have the DLC characters, right?
I have them.
Have you played as them yet?
Yes, I have. I haven't played with Broly that much, but I did play with Bardock. He's pretty good. It seems like to me he's best on ground because I really don't understand his air combos and the fact that his supers seem to hit forward, and it's kind of weird. But I really like him. I caught a lot of people with some wins today. I just think that I wish he had more mobility in the air. As for Broly, he seems to be a fucking monster from what I've seen. I saw people tank like Kamehamehas like for breakfast. And it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, good. Okay.
Yep, he can do that.
So it's like, he's definitely a monster, but it seems like 16 is better. So who knows? Who knows what'll happen from here? But so far, I like him.
And what's that supposed to be? Goku.
Now, I asked everybody this question, so I'm going to ask you. You've been in the situation where you're stuck in the corner and the guy's just doing an infinite amount of attack barrages at you. What do you do in that situation?
Sometimes I hope to God I can get a vanish because that tends to work. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you might get an instant transmission, but Gohan is really just fucking ferocious in the corner, so you really gotta hope and pray that you know a move that can get someone off of you. Usually, you just tend to get lucky, but other times you really don't, especially with like Gohan or Trunks, so here's hoping that there's a push block in the future, but for now, it's like really fucking hard.
Yeah, I was thinking that you're gonna explain how hard you pray, like you actually like.
I pray to Jesus, Boogie, whoever the fuck, Justin Wong, whoever. Like seriously, it's so hard to get out of the corner.
Grant me your Wong factor, please.
Yeah. He pulls out the Book of Daigo.
Pray to the gods of Marvel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Save me, Ghost of Marvel.
And the Hearts of Marvel.
Hope that you don't get mixed up because that tends to happen to me. Like sometimes I'm like, fuck, I didn't block low, and that's it. From there, they get like an air combo in the corner. That's it. If they know like a loop, you're pretty much screwed.
If you get hit by a low, man, it's GG at that point.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dragon Ball Fighter Z, apparently data miners have struck again, this time attacking this game, and have discovered that Fused Zamasu is supposedly in this game later on. What do you think? Obviously, I don't know anything about this character because I don't watch Dragon Ball like that anymore. What do you guys think?
We need Vegito Blue to go alongside that because just having him and not Vegito Blue is like, no,
He was
peanut butter and jelly.
Vegito Blue was a part of the data mine as well, I think.
A lot of
Okay,
shit.
that's good then. Because I think in the Goku Black arc, that's the main fight that everyone got hyped for is Fuse Zamasu and Vegito Blue. So think
Crying.
until they fucked it over, but you know that's another story. But anyway, I really like it. Zamasu, well, the Fuse version at least, he has a lot of moves, so I think he could work really well in a fighting game. Like he has lightning, the red source, and everything. I think he can really be a viable character, just depending on how they implement him.
What do you guys think he's going to play? I think he's going to play as.
He's probably gonna be like another Goku Black, honestly, considering he's literally a Goku Black fusion.
So balanced,
yeah,
like
a balanced Black.
He can rush down and also keep away. I think so too. Yeah.
God help us, man! If Divine Rival's overpowered.
I'm playing him on a team with Goku Black, so.
So is this man black too?
He's not black. He's green.
He's green.
So this man is not black.
No,
he is not black.
He is green.
He is green.
Lord, I have a picture of Fusamasu in this stream. It's the purple/green dude. When I looked at that, I was like, "Oh, is it going to be Captain Commando where he does the super punch?"
That might be a super where he's like all fucked up because he fused wrong. I think you're not supposed to be transformed while fusing, and Black was transformed. So yeah, he kind of fucked up. That's why he looks like that. But I think they're gonna have just a regular version at first where he's like not fucked up, and then that might be a super or something. Maybe a dramatic finish.
Sparking, he just gets like that.
Oh man, Sparking.
I hate Sparking so much.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Sparking, to be honest, I didn't know it existed until Maniac told me about it. What do you guys think of it compared to X Factor?
The only major problem I have with Sparking is the health regen. It's a bit much.
A
If
bit.
you pop sparking and then somehow you get rocked by the opponent, it's less you're gonna die and more you're delaying the inevitable.
Yeah,
I agree with this.
That mechanic should not be in the game. Period. I'm so sick of combat mechanics. It's absurd.
Same.
I did lose to a couple of matches.
It's
just
not
because
even
of
that
sparking.
much of a damage increase anyway. It's like 20%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
20% as far as I
It's
understand.
pretty obscene,
I-
depending.
That is a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry.
And
You know what? I call it the X Factor, but more bullshit. How about that?
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
had situations where like someone can like be on the offensive and come back from sparking. Mainly, it happened to me with like Gohans. Like anyone who does well in rushdowns and they know how to open you up, you will pretty much lose that character in sparking.
Yo, don't remind me of adult go-ons, man. Jesus Christ. I had this dude, like, damn near pixel health, but pop that sparking, man. I was like, GG's. You're there.
By the way, people need to stop doing that so early in the match. Just like, that's how you lose, fam.
I love when they do that because I can tell they can't play the game.
depends.
No, that's a good thing, actually, because that's likely of them popping in later on. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It depends. I think if they're sparking it to keep a character like Adult Gohan alive, smart idea. He is so powerful.
Oh,
It's smart,
you know,
but-
if he's your last character, then, just go level 3 sparking and kill the whole team. That's
Yeah.
kind of dumb, honestly.
If he's the last character and it's down to the wire and he still loses that character, then it's no point.
I think he's more powerful with assists. That's why I think it's smarter to pop it early with him.
He's
If you're
good with
losing
it.
anyways.
Yeah, he's an assist, man, but I fought some nasty Gohans. Like, nah. He's definitely good with sparking.
He's good with assists, but if you find someone that does it in the beginning of the match and they have a hard time like keeping up, then I think that's when it becomes a problem. It's like you're gonna win.
So, what do you guys like more, sparking or X Factor?
Both
Neither.
are.
They're both
I
terrible.
Hate 'em. Hate 'em.
Terrible.
Marble 3 was my game, but I still hated X Factor with all my heart. God
I
damn.
think I'll still make X Factor over sparking.
Really?
I feel like it's easier to combo off X Factor, whereas if you're trying to combo off sparking, you have to kind of set them where it puts them upwards in you. With X Factor, it's just whenever you need it. You can X Factor into super combo.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I remember the days of Dark Phoenix X Factor. They weren't
No!
I did literally see when I think Maniac had X Factor on or somebody, or it could have been Kaneki. I'm not sure because I can't kill anybody in Maniac's team, so it's probably Kaneki. Where I did a super on him and he was supposed to die, but I think X Factor kept regenning, so it prevented him from actually dying.
When was
pretty crazy.
Marvel or
No, fighters.
Yeah, that's sparking.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, also that's another thing too. Like for like certain supers though, your health will regen before the cinematic kicks in. So you won't kill the guy or bring him down to enough health. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Don't level 3 while sparking is a thing. It will undo your work real fast.
I honestly think that sparking should not regenerate if you get hit by a super or a low.
What do you think, Iron?
When it comes to sparking, it is kind of bullshit. Because, I mean, I love this game, but I gotta admit, the sparking is kind of ridiculous. I mean, I do this long as fuck combo, and then I see this dude's health heal no problem. It's kind of like, I think they need to lower the timer or something. That's my thing.
More like lower the health regen.
Or check it
Not
out.
bad.
Or have no health gen.
Or remove the mechanic from the game. That'd be even better.
Has anybody gotten a wish yet? Has anybody summoned Shenron?
Actually,
No.
I haven't. I never
That
seen
was-
him.
Never
was
seen
quite-
it.
That was crazy.
It's happened in a few casual matches. My friend personally tried to summon Shenron successfully.
That would require me to not use meter and use auto combos. No.
Oh, that's what you need to do? You can't use meter?
You need 7 bars.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, just murder
I
instead.
didn't know that when I tried.
Yeah, you need 7 bars and mash the hell out of the square auto combo.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Actually, completing a light auto combo gets you a free Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Each.
Interesting.
I'm about to start just mashing.
You can get away with it though if you catch somebody because people love spamming those heavies or those squares.
Apparently, when you wish for something, there's like an option where you can be immortal. So
Yeah,
that
it's
is insane.
you get like 4 options to like be immortal, revive your teammates, get back sparking, and revive your first character's health.
I'm just
I think.
surprised it doesn't happen that often because no one's going to use all the combos like that.
Yeah,
you
but
gotta do like specific actions to get the Dragon Balls, and on top of that, you gotta have 7 bars, so you wasting a lot of utility just to get those freaking Dragon Balls. So you better not just straight up killing your opponent.
yeah, it sounds impossible to really even see it in a match sometimes, unless like you really know what you're doing, or the person you're fighting is an idiot.
Right. And I'm guessing
it's incredibly impractical, if anything.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, that never happens in tournaments either, right?
I don't think it's tournament legal anyway, but if it is, then it's whatever, because you're not going to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because the auto combos are super impractical, so you're not.
Not just the auto combos though. People will be burning meter a lot, so there's no way you can get a dragon, even if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
Same.
There is I guess it's part of the leaks of / rumors that apparently base Goku and base Vegeta are going to be in this game. What do you think about them being in this game?
Transformations. Have you heard about it?
There are just enough Saiyan Saga Goku and Vegeta to justify it. I'm just hoping that they utilize that. I want full-on Kaioken. I want Vegeta to turn into a giant monkey. And I want to use a damn Spirit Bomb.
And you say I was a fanboy of this game, right? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the small spirit bomb. All right. I don't know. I wish there was transformations again because it seems redundant to have like 3 Gokus in this game, 3 Vegetas. It's like it's a little bit ridiculous at this point.
I can live with them separating the like Z and Super versions, like regular and the God state Gokus and Vegetas. That's understandable though, but real talk though, this is just being lazy and just cashing out because I remember in an interview though they did say that you still can transform to like Super Saiyan 2 or 3 for Goku, for example. And look what happened. That's turned out to be a lie unless you do a Super or level 3, So yeah, I didn't appreciate it at all.
I will say I am glad that most of the moves for the different characters are indeed different. Like Blue Goku doesn't play the same as Gold, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do have unique combo strings, so I will give them that.
Yeah, but that's the only credit I could really give them.
What about the rest of you guys?
I'm fine with base form Goku and Vegeta. As long as base form Goku has like Spirit Bomb and like Kaioken install. I'm kind of used to just like head and palette swaps since I grew up playing like Mortal Kombat.
Yo,
simple stuff.
This reminds me of KOF 2002 right here.
Oh, you mean the multiple Kios?
Yes.
Kill.
Where there's Kyo 1 where he has half of one of the first Kyo's moves, and then the second Kyo's like, let's see, he got half of the other moves that he used to use, and then there's his evil version that used all of the OG Kyo moves, and then there's Kyo.
I like how fucking the SNK made fun of that with the win quotes. It was like, what happened to all your clones, Kyo, or something like that.
Keeping it with SNK, this reminds me more of King of Fighters 13, where the DLC character was a classic Kyo that's straight out of the Nest Saga, Iori getting to use his purple flames, and Takuma putting on the mask and becoming Mr. Karate. They all had movesets that were just different enough to make them unique characters, despite them literally being a character that was already in the game. So if you can find enough moves to make them unique, I say go for it. Especially since this is Goku and Vegeta we're talking about. How many people are going to run theme teams with those characters?
Oh, I would. Real talk, I would run straight up before we Goku team in just for the hell of it. Heck, 2.5 Gokus work, so why not?
3 Vegetas, let's go.
I do it because it's fun. It's so fun. Like, I have Goku's dad, and maybe Goku, but not really Goku Black.
What were you saying, Iron?
I would run a 3 Vegeta team just for like trolls and shit.
I do three Brolys.
Everyone does.
Do not
oh,
add
fuck
him.
no.
Oh, do not add
Three
Bio
Broly's? Hell no.
I'd
we
play
need,
with
we need
Broly.
Super Saiyan Broly as a separate character. Did we just happen?
I would fuck with that.
And adding Cowboy at it?
No!
Yeah,
Unless she plays similar to like 18 but with different moves, I do not add her into the game.
Who do you guys want to see be added to this game? I already got Broly, so that's all I care about. Everybody else, I don't really care for.
I want to freaking go Vegeta. Like, I need my boy to come back.
I kind of got everyone I want. Maybe like Jiren. That's about it.
Hercule.
No.
I want Hercule. Listen, all my
want-
choices are stupid. I want Hercule, I want Yajirobe, and I want the Pilaf machine.
Alright.
That's my
Yeah,
three.
You have
know-
Yamcha, man. You're fine.
No,
Female-wise,
it's
hold on.
true.
Female-wise, I do want Videl.
Yeah,
Male-wise,
Videl or Videl in Great Saiyaman garb.
Oh, is it rumored that she is actually like a DLC character or
She
plan?
probably is.
I hope so. Please. With the
Probably,
fight,
probably in the season 2 set.
if she has the fight shirt, I'm fucking it.
Can we have play as Bubbles, the monkey?
No.
Can we play as the cricket and you just have to bash him with a hammer?
Was it what the monkey? So the monkey's gonna be the Gon of Dragon.
Yeah, Renegade's gonna be the god of Dragon Ball.
You could be the god of shoving something up your ass.
Damn,
Uh,
right?
That's your first insult, man. Like, what's going on here?
But
Yeah.
Jiren. Shut up. But Jiren is a character that I want, and also another one would be
I don't.
Vegito. Definitely. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Jiren makes sense. I mean, Super just came out. It's hot.
Fix
It
his
just
story,
ain't-
damn it.
Yeah, they do need to do that, but you know,
He is kind of lit in the comes to fighting.
or maybe try something different, like Yamoshi.
You guys don't want Baby?
If
I
you want
wasn't a
GT
fan of
character-
Baby.
Baby
If we want
Vegeta.
freaking GT characters, and yeah, give me like Super 17 or Miracle Moron, Super 74 Vegeta.
Baby
I'm a bit of
Vegeta.
a classic Dragon Ball fan, so I would love to see Master Roshi in
Yeah, I was say Roshi would be
either
great.
Master Roshi or Jackie Chun,
Yes.
I got look, man. Buff
or classic Dragon Ball Goku with a fucking power pole. That'd be so good.
Another
So
Goku.
fun.
Kid Goku.
Another
would be
Goku.
nice.
See, you could justify
Oh.
this one.
Look, Goku Killick. Okay, that's what he will be.
With the Bloatia punch as the Great Ape for his level 3.
And before, it's just Goku Valente.
Oh, I hate Relento.
Why is there a character named Kale and another one named Cauliflower?
Well,
Because-
Saiyans are named after vegetables, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vegeta, vegetable. So
Goku's
Kaba.
Saiyan name is what's it called? Kakarot is carrot. Bardock is Bardock.
What's Raditz
Nappa
is
is a
Radish.
Napa cabbage. You know.
Yeah, Nappa's like Chinese cabbage or whatever. So,
Yeah, they're all named after like fruits and shit or vegetables.
When are we gonna get Big Dende?
Big Dende? What the?
He's
Nail.
not even a fighter.
Are you talking about Lore Slug?
Big Dende. No, he's talking about Dende. Grown up Dende.
Dende,
Yeah,
little
no,
Dende.
Adult Dende.
Lore
Yo.
Slug.
Oh, let's just call him that though. Lower Slug as Big Dende.
The
fat.
fat,
That works. I'll call him that. No.
the fat Namekian I can't see.
Oh, he's
Oh.
a girl.
Yeah.
He can't fight though. Like, what are you gonna do? Punch him like a punching bag?
He flails his legs around.
It's gonna roll on you like a boulder.
Oh, that'll work. That'll be his level 3.
Oh, he'll play like what's this dude name in 50 Gear? Bed?
Bedman?
Yeah, he'll play like that.
Oh,
You
shit.
guys don't want
Mobilize.
Vegeta's dad to be in it?
Mobilize the nigga.
Let's get
Man, he got
Vegeta's
body-
pacifist brother in there.
Oh,
Tambo.
I know who you're talking about, like Tarble or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird name.
Oh, that would
but-
make sense. I thought
Veggie
Well,
Tarble.
Vegeta's brother.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Vegeta will finally have his squad.
Are we getting costumes? Is this game gonna have costumes?
I think so.
Dude, I would kill for Desert Bandit Yamcha as a costume.
Costumes got data mined as well, so it's gonna happen.
Badman
Yes.
Vegeta costume.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please tell me Vegeta gets his Batman shirt. That shit is awesome.
Do you guys
I
think
will
it-
be surprised if the costumes go any further than just lobby avatars.
We already have lobby avatar costumes though.
The only costumes that I've won is the Whis outfits for Goku and Vegeta blue, and the Yardray outfit for Super Saiyan Goku.
I got the baseball Yamcha.
I got normal Goku Black and Majin Vegeta.
They need to have the Vegeta armor for Trunks. That would be cool.
That would be
Oh
cool.
yeah, but he uses a sword though, but it would look out of place for him to use it.
You
Yeah,
guys,
you might be right about that.
do you guys think that you're gonna need to have Z money or whatever the Zenny, whatever the fuck it's called, or actual money to buy costumes?
Hold on, did they
Actually,
probably actual if it's actually DLC?
The costumes would probably be premium, yeah.
yeah, I remember though. This is art, man. They would charge you like what 49 cents for a freaking color.
49 cents.
I know that's exaggerating, dude. They would charge you for color.
1,000 zenny.
Well-
They'll be like Capcom's like, listen, let's charge you for every voice set, colors.
Oh yeah, I saw that they had like a Bulma voice pack. And
Yeah, that's for the female voice pack.
What is that for? Is that for like replays?
The replay channel, you can hear the commentate.
Yeah,
I wish it was like that they were the commentator during the match. That'd be cool.
Well, if you want to see bad Arc System business practices, then look no further than Cross Battle.
Whoop!
Holy fucking shit.
Oh,
Terrible.
you don't like half the roster being left
Oh,
on
you
DLC?
mean the Arcs game that probably half of us will not buy because it's
Character
actually-
Pack 3, gonna be DLC.
this is worse than Dragon Ball FighterZ. Oh my god!
Alright, I'm gonna need whoever's editing this to edit in police sirens. Everybody freeze! We have your DLC characters hostage. Please
Oh, you
give
mean-
up the money.
Oh, you mean actual good characters?
Yeah, might as well since we're talking about it. They had said that they were gonna announce DLC Pack 3.
How
But
you gonna announce DLC Pack 3 or 1 and 2 even out yet? The game's not even out yet.
When the
That's-
game's not even out yet.
that's what I'm saying.
Man, this
Oh.
game is the definition of
Yo,
gouging
but-
your fucking wallet.
Yo, but Hakumen as DLC, bro? You killed him.
I don't even know who that is, but I'm disappointed.
It's from Blasphemy.
I mean, where the character pack and game amount to a price title, you still can't justify it. Because you're still paying for 2/3 of a game.
That's true.
They got my waifu now to fucking behind bars. I don't know why.
When Fighter Z is more of a complete game than Cross Tag.
I'm almost glad Celica's not in this game. I would hate to pay for her.
What do you guys think about this? Obviously, you guys don't like it. Renegade said he's gonna buy it.
Fuck no. I
Iron-
wouldn't buy that garbage.
I don't think Iron knows anything about fighting games other than Dragon Ball FighterZ.
That's a lie.
Alright, what do you think about this?
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not interested.
There you go.
I would absolutely play this game out of morbid curiosity. I've heard about its radical changes, its radical formula shifting changes.
What about
I'm
you,
a-
Hades?
I'm interested in giving it a shot at least. I give like every fighting game a shot, but I don't know.
What were you thinking, Ike?
You think this game's gonna have a huge, not a huge price drop, but an actual price drop?
Didn't they? No, they didn't say it was gonna have a.
Give it a few months.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying this even if it was $40.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cross Tags Battles is going to be a train wreck as a game, never mind as a... I mean, you can't walk in this game.
What?
You can't walk!
I'm not buying this game.
If
Forget
you
it.
press
Forget it.
forward, you
Mhm.
dash.
Forget
What is
that
it, Justice
garbage.
Damn, so I guess they forgot the steps of life. You can't
Enough
be a
said.
baby. You
Hmm.
can't crawl. You can't walk. It's like,
Right.
we regress,
Yeah,
fam.
Cool.
The fact that Fighter Z is a better, no, not better, a complete game. Think about that.
Yeah, that's all some Justice 2 shit, man. Like, if you double tap forward, man, you do like some stupid dash. Like, I didn't want dash.
I kind of want to walk towards the opponent, please.
Yeah. The walk speed in 2 is terrible, though. Like, I don't like it.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Wasn't there another button where, was it circle or X that you tag out?
For what game?
Cross tag is like one of the shoulder buttons is a tag out button. It
hope
uses
makes
all
sense.
4 face buttons for attacks, as far as I understand.
I hope so, man.
Okay, that's good at least.
That went weird. I'm trying to
Cut.
do like a light kick and switching up. Moving on to the next thing. Did you know that SNK Heroin Tag Team Frenzy is actually Smash in disguise.
What?
It is actually Smash. There's boxes that you break to get items that you can use. You can only take out your opponent by doing supers. If you get their health to 0, they just get dizzy. And that's
Oh, that
much
was
it.
new.
Hey, it's PlayStation All Stars too. Kappa.
With all hot chicks.
Easily.
Actually, it's better than PlayStation All Star.
Yeah, it's waifus in it.
I just don't like the whole you gotta kill them with supers. I hate that, to be honest.
Actually, don't.
It
mind that
feels
per se.
more. I'm
Wait.
sorry. It feels more like a humiliation, especially that they've added the "you're stunned when you reach 0 health." It's more like the icing on the cake, like it's their version of a fatality.
I could see that, but I just wasn't a fan of it personally. But PlayStation All Stars, that's a different story.
I didn't mind it per se because you can rack up like meter really quickly. So it's not like oh well I gotta wait like 50 minutes to get one bar and then kill this dude here. Like now at least it's universally fairer. Yeah, quickly.
I think I've said this before about SNK Heroines. This is the most 90s SNK fighting game imaginable.
Yeah, it's everywhere, man.
Let me ask a question. Since this is Smash, what do you think happens when you hit the block button? There is a block button.
There's a block button?
Yes.
That sounds weird, and it probably will feel weird.
What do you think happens when you block?
Like a energy, like ball surrounds you or something. Like,
Yeah, you get a shield just like in Smash.
Yeah, you get. What the fuck?
I picture it like the thing from BlazBlue as well, where you hit a guard and it will break over time.
Well, you want to play Smash with SNK characters? This is your game.
Well, waifus.
Oh well, yeah, waifus. This is your
I
game.
mean, I don't think I'll probably pick this up. I'm sure
And the
it's-
sad reality is, it will never be as popular as Smash.
As much as I love to see Leona and Catier's, not worth it.
Her hater outfit's fire, I'll say that much.
It's pretty good.
I'll probably wait till a price drop, a huge one at that.
You guys picking that up? Ren said he's buying 10.
Nah.
I'm
Giveaway.
definitely picking it up.
Alright, hold on. Let me get my bottle of water first and then I'll pick it up.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you have to be really thirsty.
I can see Brandon probably picking this up.
Yeah, I've been like, yo, we do an unboxing. Look, my titties are here. I mean, what?
If this thing has jiggle physics and costumes, that'll probably sell.
I'll give SNK this. They are not willing to censor for anyone.
It's good.
It does get me excited for what they're going to use for the roster, aside from the obvious KOF 14 characters they have on standby that they can't wait to reuse.
Iron, what do you think about this?
I don't know. It's just weird to me.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
you
took-
know.
I
tell
think
you
it should just try to be its own thing.
yeah, it's on. Speaking of KOF, fuck, I don't even know what the name of that character is. You guys know the name of that new character that's the sand chick?
Nod
Oh,
or whatever.
Oh, you mean the? Oh, I hear she's hyped though. I saw the trailer.
Yeah, I saw her.
Actually, I didn't check her out.
Check her
I
out.
only saw dudes in the chat thirsting over her.
Dudes.
And you
she's
were
a-
one of them.
She's a
I don't know, I didn't
dark-skinned,
know who this
white-haired
is.
chick.
Oh,
Her name is so weird. Najid?
Najid. It's a very interesting character. You'd be
Oh,
a fighting game.
Agreed.
oh, not only it was her, but also the returning.
Nah,
What's his name? Hein,
Iron quarters? What?
one of the Metal Slug dude.
Hater?
Oh.
Keen, yeah, that's his name.
Hater?
Hayden, yeah.
Still waiting on that fourth one, which I'm pretty sure is Blue Mary. Hoping.
That'd be cool.
Go
Is,
to hell.
is this game still being played? I mean,
14? Yeah, I bet you it's being played in Latin America.
Not in the US, it's being played. That's
Not
for sure.
in the US.
there you go, Brandon's in the chat.
Let's start the
You'll
revolution
be-
then.
You'll be lucky if you even find a lob game.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
kind of weird that this game kind of died out in America.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's been said, KOF has never been that popular in the USA, unfortunately.
Yeah. SNK as a company has always been niche in the States, aside from their signature characters.
Yeah, it's funny when the characters are more famous than the actual games. Darkstalkers. But that's a Capcom IP, I know, but that's a good example right there.
It's true.
Well,
Do you guys, this is a off topic, well, not really off topic, but do you guys think this game would have been still quote unquote alive in the States if it was its 2D predecessors like that instead of 3D?
Personally, I actually do not like the 3D aesthetics. Just from a personal standpoint, I do find the aesthetics in 13 being more to my appeal. Personally, it's the same thing for like say I know a different genre though, but it's a good example like the Mega Man X games. I prefer the aesthetics from PS1 games over the 3D models because it looks kind of janky.
What about you guys? Do you guys think that this game probably would have quote unquote lived on in America if it was back to how 13 was?
I don't think it would have mattered either way, especially in the States, because KOF 13 was a lot more popular across the world than even in the States.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
I think there was some other SNK games. No, I think that was it.
Did you go into Capcom?
Is anyone going to buy the King of Fighters 97? I don't know if we talked about that all that much.
I'm done.
I'll check it out.
USA Sports Team in that one?
Yes.
No.
Well, no.
You won't get the sports team back.
Not in
I will buy every goddamn product with the sports team in it until they come back. Every last one. It's all mine.
They're waiting for America to buy KOF 14 to bring them back, but
I'd be so hype. I want them back.
There was an interesting little misunderstanding because the PS4 recently got the King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. And people were hyped. They were ready to install it. It's just the PS2 version.
Damn.
Yay.
Also, no online rates.
So that means no online play.
It's weird.
I know people were mad about this.
That's weird because 98 on Steam has online,
Yeah.
but the only thing is no one is playing it. And apparently they say on the PS2 version the stages were better because of the 3D thing.
What are you going to say, Iron?
I was gonna say that sucks because I mean, most fighting games nowadays they're like need online so that like they can, well, for most people to have fun because not a lot of people like yeah, you get there's definitely the people that can like train all day, but not everyone can.
Oh yeah, like you on Dragon Ball Fighters Day.
Yeah, I can train all day, but
Like,
not everyone. Yeah, it's taken over my life, but
climbing that corn tower.
But not everyone can train all day, in my opinion. So I think they need it so that like not only pro players can do it, but so that people who aren't training monsters have something to do.
Right. I'm gonna be in the minority when I say this. I'm getting real tired of 98, 95, 96, 97. Give me KOF 11.
no, give us 12, man. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the most popular King of Fighters? Wasn't it 98?
Yeah.
98.
Yes.
98.
Oh, okay. So it's just like Street Fighter 2 then. Just keep re-releasing it. Makes sense
I
to me.
get it. It's popular, but come on. 11. They have...
It
I
actually really depends on the region, since when you go down to South America,
Oh, you know what?
2002.
Here's why. If they'll do it, watch they'll not put it online. They'll just put, oh, you know what? Let's port that. PS2, PS4.
They don't even have KOF 11 on Fightcade. I'm upset. I know Rad explained why, but...
Got Red Earth, though.
The game that I want is actually 13, because I actually do enjoy playing 13 a lot.
Battle Coliseum. That's a good one.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Stick Battle Coliseum on there with online. I'd play the crap out of that.
Yeah.
That's definitely an underrated SNK fight.
Wait a minute, that's on 360, so they could do that online PS4, no problem. Come on.
I don't even think the Garo PS4. I know that was on 3. I don't think it was from the same.
No, they
team.
redid it.
Yeah.
So that's why
it was Code Mystics.
So I think they should redo
Yeah.
Battle Coliseum.
Yeah, get Code Mystics on that shit.
I think we should move on to the Capcom stuff, which is the last stuff on the dock. We're almost done. Did you guys see the Darkstalkers costume?
I did.
Flat jury, baby.
Small
guys-
titties.
I just found out funny they went out of their way to make her flat, though, which is accurate to the character she's portraying. I know, but it's just like, really? She's
It's
flat.
weird.
They pumped those balloons up for 5. They can let the air out for that costume, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, but that Jury costume makes me want to play as Jury. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Jury
it's
should have
like-
been Morgan. I know they're saving that for Chun, obviously, but really,
She already has the color palette though.
Yeah, color. No, not the actual costume though. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
Need the Jahooves, man.
You guys can see I put Jury up on screen. I'm gonna put Minot. What do you guys think about Minot's costume?
not bad, not bad.
It's an
annoying.
interesting reference.
I like it. I think the eyeball orb thing, they always change up what the orb is depending on the costume. I think that's a nice touch.
Yeah, they ain't lazy with that at least.
And then on the screen, I'm going to switch it to Urian. Urian has the Donovan costume. What do you guys think about that costume?
That's an interesting pick though, but it makes sense.
Is Donovan that shade, or is he supposed to be white? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
he's that shade, around that shade.
Donovan's
Yeah.
tan, if I'm not mistaken.
Urian's maybe a tad bit darker than him though, but yeah, he's basically the same type skin tone.
I kind of wish like there was a button, kind of like in Tekken, where you can just pull out a gun, like you use the weapon that's on your back.
Oh, please, no.
Oh,
That'd be-
So I
that'd
think
be
your
fun.
martial arts.
King has a gun? What?
That shit was funny.
But I'll be honest though, I'm actually kind of disappointed with the set though, because it's characters that I'm not interested in. 'Cause I'd rather see like a Morgan, a Dimitri skin, and
where is Jen?
Byron, Jedadoma,
Mm.
just to name a few.
Me and Brandon got into a semi-heated debate about.
Oh, wasn't
who-
needed. I didn't take it seriously.
Nah, that's why I said semi. So I was like, we got into a semi-heated debate on whether who should get the Dimitri costume if it existed. I say Bison because he's buff, he's white,
He's white.
He's buff, he's white. There's the
Who
parameter.
else would get the Dimitri costume?
He said Brandon said he wanted
I
Akuma
was
to get it.
kind of joking about this though, but I did say Akuma though, mainly because I made Dimitri and I made Akuma. Yeah, that's like two pieces of pot for me.
I feel like it would work better with Bison, to be honest.
That's what I said. I thought Brandon was
I-
not joking.
I kind of feel like the move list complements Bison a little more, mostly the teleport kicks that Dimitri does.
Mhm.
It could be similar to like the Bison teleport stomp.
Mhm.
For me though, I actually am more in favor of either Pyron or Jeddah for Bison since they're like the architectural villains for a set series.
I feel like
I can see that working for both of them.
I feel like Akuma's gonna get what is it? The Ashura's Wrath dudes as a costume.
Oh, Ashura, yeah, actually,
Ashura.
that would work. Yeah, Ashura.
That would be
Hammer.
lit.
Him or Ryu is probably gonna get it, but
You really almost likely will get Yasha if anything.
as you guys see, though, Capcom is apparently going by their gaming franchise, the franchise that they own, costume-wise. So we had Dark Stalkers, we had Monster Hunter, and we had Captain Commando and stuff like that. Beautiful Joe. What franchise would you see, or would you like to see get a costume pack, and who do you want to have what costume?
Well, for me, it's often the most obvious, Devil May Cry and potentially Resident Evil. I like to see Gene from Godhand make an appearance, or like maybe Ryu.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing someone get either a Wesker costume or thinking of another franchise, maybe some more Bionic Commando love. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see classic Nathan Rad Spencer as a character maybe for his skin. But that's about it.
A rival schools collaboration would
God
Yeah.
damn it, I wish I would have thought of that.
give
Yes.
Ryu the Batsu outfit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes,
That'd be lit.
Or give us that actual
It wouldn't be the
character.
first time
Cat
they.
Batsu.
It wouldn't be the first time they gave Ryu a bit of an attitude adjustment.
Touche, sir.
Or give us the actual character. Eh?
I
No.
doubt it. That's too much work, even for
Actually,
Capcom.
I'm pretty sure Rival Schools is canon to the Street Fighter lore, considering that Sakura made an appearance, and I remember somewhere stating that's technically her first canonical appearance in Street Fighter lore. So and also the freaking characters are in Street Fighter 5 anyway, like in the background stages and whatnot. So why not add them in Street Fighter?
Thank you.
I think Ran also practices the same style of martial arts as Dan Hibiki, too.
Hmm.
If I'm
Oh,
not
damn.
mistaken.
No damn.
I would actually like to see Nash with dressed in Kyosuke's uniform. Now that I think about it,
I can see
that'd be
Nash
such a
getting.
good match.
I can see Nash getting like a Wesker costume.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ryu should have the costume like who is it? Jin from Cyberbots.
Yeah.
I fucks with that one.
I feel like Abigail would be like Nemesis or something.
Ibuki
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
that Lin Kurosawa skin.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail would just be Hugo.
Yeah, I'm about to say I made that joke too because he'd just be Hugo.
Oh, Guy can be Gunlock from Saturday Night Slam Masters, his cousin. I think that's pretty much it. Right? Unless you go, oh no. Tekken. What do you guys think about Noctis?
Baby mode.
He is a lot of fun, but he is legit baby mode, man. Like, honestly, granted, I know how to counter him now after, like, riding him for, like, so many hours. But, god dang, dude, he's moving so quick. So, if you don't, like, punish him, like that, yeah, good luck.
You gotta be on point, basically.
Just smash triangle.
It had to be on point. And also, if you're a Cosmic main, he's practically launch. So.
Oh, I play Kazuya. Good. I don't gotta worry.
Baby mode.
But
Noctis is crazy fun.
He is definitely baby mode, and also freaking Warp Strike. I hate that move.
Yeah, I like
it's just a direction and a button.
I like that.
Yeah, you can literally throw that out. And
ridiculous.
it's so safe too, because I don't think you can do something afterwards if you get hit by it. I mean, like blocking.
Oh, it's safe on block?
Yeah, it's very safe on block.
Yeah.
What I find interesting about Noctis is he has some on-hit stuff. You do one hit and then you confirm it into like a magic bomb or something. I found that like an interesting little gimmick attached to him. But yeah, they definitely threw in Noctis's full move list. Like he throws out he has a javelin attack. He has a great sword attack. He's a lot more fleshed out than I thought he would be.
Yo, his great sword attack shit, like throughout. Like if I do his neutral sense 1+2 against somebody against in a wall, I can do 65 damage just by hitting a button.
That neutral 1/2 is so ridiculous. Like he's not only fun, he's powerful.
Very powerful.
Except for his finish.
Yeah, his Rage Art is a little underwhelming. Yeah, it should have been at least like 60 damage on Raw, not 55. It feels a little too shy. I don't know if that makes sense.
Is there any more DLC coming out for Tekken?
It's done for the most part, unless they add in legacy characters. But that's it for the big DLC guests.
Yeah, they're supposed to add in like 4 DLC packs. We already got 1 Bolin, 2 with Geese, 3 with Noctis. So what's going to be 4? We don't know. And I hope they do add in legacy characters because I want my freaking Jun and Armor King to be back.
Yes, Armor King, please.
I feel like
Bring back Lei.
That's him too.
I feel like Tekken takes too long. They announced their shit too early, in my opinion, because I literally forgot about Noctis. Just
You
like
mean
I
for the DLC?
Yeah, like Noctis when he was announced. How long ago was that?
I think that was 6 months ago.
It was at the World Tour Finals last year, so November-ish.
Yeah, it wasn't November. It wasn't November. I thought it was in like the summertime, like June or between June and.
No, summer was Geese. So Noctis was way out.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, I want to say before they released Geese. That's what they announced.
Yeah, it was before they really released Geese.
That's fucking nuts. I don't think that's a good idea, in my opinion, because you forget the hype dies down and you forget about the character until like he's about to come out.
Yeah, I agree. That was like a bad move on their part.
I did
just to get Geese.
Go ahead.
I agree with you because I completely forgot he was coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it comes out and it's like, oh shit, I uninstalled the game, so gotta reinstall it.
I traded it in because I thought that was it. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it.
I still feel Noctis belongs more in Soul Calibur, but they did not skimp on his move list.
I agree and disagree with that at the same time. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like futuristic characters should not be in Soul Calibur, but at the same time, this is Soul Calibur, so like anything can go. So it's like.
Oh, speaking of Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah.
The Witcher.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
I forgot about that.
That is probably the most sensible guest character they could think of. Like,
I
if you
really
didn't
like
know
him
The
so
Witcher
far.
existed, you'd assume it's a brand new character.
That makes sense, actually. I agree with that.
Yep.
Like, we had the most outlandish characters. Like, we had freaking Ezio, but I think, like, Soul Calibur takes place, like, either way before or way after this time. So I'm like, okay then.
Bring back
what the fuck is
Yoda.
that?
Nah, it's just
I mean, this is the same franchise that has Star Wars characters, which is way beyond Soul Calibur's timeline.
Yeah.
Darth Vader body slam.
Can we talk about how, in my opinion, how plain and boring the cover of Soul Calibur 6 is?
I mean, someone post it, please.
I'll post it.
Is that the one with Mitsurugi and Geralt?
Yes.
That's not the cover I would think of when I would think of Soul Calibur 6.
No, you would think of Nightmare.
No, when I think of Soul Calibur cover, I think of Ivy on the front of it. There's usually her on every cover that is, like, mostly PlayStation related.
What, you want people to get triggered?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna get them triggered for that.
They are absolutely not being conservative with Ivy.
Good.
I am so happy about that.
isn't.
There you go. Brandon's in the chat.
Yeah. That feels more like a Soul Calibur DLC for The Witcher, is what that looks like to me.
That
It could
doesn't
be
look
worse.
bad per se, but it looks like an action game or
Yeah.
something.
Compared to the other ones, though,
So
Yeah, come
okay,
back to
Soul
other
Calibur 2 looked great.
So Calibur 2 is the best one, in my opinion.
is that the one with Link?
That
Yeah.
well with like
GameCube version.
Varied by console.
I like
Yeah.
the Link one. That was cool.
GameCube had Link, PlayStation had Heihachi, Xbox had Spawn.
Spawn was the
Spawn
best
was
one.
lit.
Yes.
Wasn't PS2 supposed to have someone different as a guest character? But like,
It was supposed to have Cloud.
oh, okay, yeah.
No. Well,
So
thank
Square
But they couldn't get
fucked
the
up.
rights to him.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
Thank God.
I don't know. I just
Actually,
don't
yeah,
like.
I would take Cloud. That'd be nice.
I just don't like the cover. It looks like something somebody can just Photoshop easily. Just a lightning and then two characters on it.
Yeah, I agree. Though. This is something like an action game or something. Like you can't tell me like these two look like, I don't know, like some old dudes fighting at war or something, some shit, some other fantasy game.
You
It
can see
doesn't
if
look
I
like a
can-
fighter cover. At least to me, it doesn't.
Let me see if I can add it to the Skype. You guys keep talking about this.
Skype, eh?
Not Skype.
Ooh, use a Skype.
Guys,
So,
Oh! You want to get banned by Microsoft just by saying the word fuck?
well, there goes Koneki.
I'm kind of thinking, like, who are the characters people would want in a Soul Calibur 6?
Neo, the guy from Neo. I would want him.
Now you guys in the chat.
I wouldn't mind
Woody
William.
Adams.
I mean, like
Well,
guest
guest
character
characters
wise.
aside, like, pure Soul Calibur characters.
Oh,
I got-
Yoshimitsu,
I
easy.
got the characters I want anyway, so I'm good.
Taki.
Talkie, yeah, I gotta go with
yeah.
that.
Yeah, go with
Yeah,
Taki
I feel
and
like
Maxi.
Taki's a given.
Oh, what's his name? Azeroth.
Oh yeah, Astaroth too.
Put him
You guys
in.
can see the stream.
Put him in, and Yoshimitsu. I'm good.
Either of the rapier users, like,
Raphael.
I would much prefer Amy over Raphael. I don't know what they did to Raphael in 5.
It's a time traveling vampire, isn't he? Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
five was just ass and everything. I'm sorry.
I'm so glad that you're trying to forget if Five ever happened right now.
At least when it came to Amy, they had a sense of humor about it.
I'd want Maxi too, by the way. I like Maxi a lot.
Let's just put William from Neo.
Bring back
Thank you. That's what I'm
Hwang.
saying. Man. Oh, but you know what? Watch it be like, oh, well, William will be a PS4 only version.
The PS4 exclusive.
Actually, though, if
Good
they
aim.
were smart, they would capitalize on guest characters for Soul Calibur as well.
Ren said he was going to add
Yeah.
Dan Hibiki in, which I agree with.
Well, I wouldn't mind Dan and Street Fighter, but not Soul Calibur. That would be weird.
I stick with what I said. Nakaruru in Soul Calibur 6.
Oh,
Any Samurai Shodown character would work, I think.
If Geese Howard is in Tekken and Mai Shiranui is in Dead or Alive, Nakaruru makes the most sense for Soul Calibur.
Virtua Fighter 6? Yeah.
You mean DOA?
Yeah, Virtua Fighter 6.
Give me Virtua Fighter 6.
Yeah, DOA. 6.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did we talk about Evil Killick?
Oh, no, we didn't.
We don't really know enough about it.
I just found that. Yeah, I just found that kind of weird because I didn't expect it at first.
He looks
Yeah.
hyped, though.
It's
Yeah,
an
it looks-
interesting idea. I wonder if it's just limited to his super.
I hope not.
I hope, like, they say he's the protagonist still of Soul Calibur 6, but I wouldn't mind if that's like a story element, because I mean, Nightmare was Siegfried.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
What if they add Trunks into the game?
Trunks from Dragon Ball? Nah.
What if they add?
Oh.
What if they add Chrono to Dragon Ball Fighters? Huh?
Chrono?
Yeah, from Chrono Trigger.
That'd be cool. What were you gonna say, Brendan?
That is not even close to a possibility, but
It was drawn
You
by
mean the guy with,
Toriyama,
like,
wasn't
red
it?
hair?
I mean, come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Before they announced The Witcher, they said Zoro from One Piece was gonna be there. I'm like, the fuck?
Zoro for One Piece. That would be interesting to see in Soul Calibur. I'm not gonna lie.
He's got the 3 blades, one in his mouth and his hands.
I feel like,
Like,
they
it
would.
was-
I actually would legit want to see that happen though, just for like, from a technological standpoint. I want to see what that would
Just
work.
add Ichigo now.
I feel like if they
Oh,
add
no.
any anime character to Soul Calibur, it'd probably be Guts from Berserk, wouldn't it?
That's what I want.
Ichigo would have been fine about 10 years ago.
Dark Souls.
Yeah. No, that's just bland.
Rise
Lord
Bloodhunter.
Lord Gwyn.
Oh, what about the dude from Bloodborne? That looks fast.
When you
Blood
running
Hunter.
games, Soul Calibur.
I could have sworn they said Killick was the main character. Well, I stand
Be a
corrected.
jobber
I
character.
hope it's that dude
No,
from
you'd be a
5.
faggot.
No, just because Killick is not DLC.
I hope it's the guy from 5. 5 was a good pro tag, right?
Wait, who?
No.
Sure it
Fire?
was.
No!
Oh. Oh.
What was his name?
Playing as him was fun, but
Patroclus?
yeah.
Chuckle.
No!
Even his name is shitty.
Something. Okay, someone in the chat said Genji from Overwatch. I don't
Oh!
know. Nah.
Genji from Genji Gaze of the Blade.
Man,
Give that guy a medal.
Man, you can see Overwatch fans hyping this shit over and over.
That would actually give the game like a lot of attention.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
actually, that'd be a good thing because that'd be easy lunch for everybody.
Add,
That needs to happen sooner.
you might as well add in Fortnite guy with the hammer or fucking Minecraft.
Yeah, you might as
dude.
well.
In Minecraft.
Oh my
Oh
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
Steve from Minecraft.
It's gonna be like
Yes.
all anime. It would be like if Zoro was actually in there. All anime fans would hop on this game fast.
Just put developers in.
We'll find out what guest character doesn't
How
make
close
it.
are we to Kenshin getting into Soul Calibur?
Oh, Roni Kenshin.
Oh wait,
When's-
their creator is yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah, that dude's
Oh,
a child
no.
nibbler.
Shut up! Shut up! I almost forgot about that. Yeah,
Bad
it's not
press.
gonna happen.
Bad press.
Just do it.
No!
This bad
It's
press.
the worst that could happen.
Bad
Just put
press.
in Hermione.
When's
Oh, man,
you skate
no one
Urameshi?
No one cares about Harry Potter.
The game will sell shit because creative.
Wasn't Star Killer in?
Bendix
He was-
Yes, he
Starkiller?
was.
Yes,
He
he
wasn't
was.
for.
Four.
Keep forgetting they keep reusing that name. Anytime I hear Star Killer, I think of Bendix
Oh.
Starkiller from Kotor.
I do like.
about Star Killer base.
I do like 4 because it has like the best roster for a modern Soul
Yeah.
Calibur game.
Or arguably has the best roster.
I'm in the minority that actually prefers playing 4 over playing 5.
I agree.
I just played 2.
I
I
played
played
4 way longer.
2 and 4 are my.
4 with 2 personally.
Oh, put in a cool bar with his energy. sword.
Yes!
Yo,
Yeah.
Yo, like, I hope after DBFZ is done, we get like a Yu Yu Hakusho Arxis fighting game. That shit would be lit. That's all I'm
Doesn't
that
like
saying.
would
a
lose
PS2
my
game?
mind.
I mean, like
Well-
a legit one. People keep telling me that there already is. I'm like, I want like Arxis making
Yeah,
this
it's
shit.
about like 4 Dark. Was it Dark Tournament Saga?
Dark
or whatever?
Tournament?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, the best saga in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, the game wasn't that great,
Oh.
unfortunately.
I don't know if they debunked this, but there's rumors that the guys that did Under Night Inverse, French Bread. There's rumors that saying they're making a 2D JoJo Bizarre fighter.
That'd be cool.
I think that was debunked, but that would be hype as fuck.
That would be hard.
Let's get a real jump all stars
I
going.
would like to see the transition.
It'd be like they went from the game went from Capcom to be like, oh shit, French Bread's now making.
Oh man, Jotaro Ryu costume would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Oh, wait, that reminds me, actually. It'd be nice for a Soul Calibur guest character.
Oh.
That's an Versar character.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yes.
I would like Ray. Ray would be cool.
Is there anything else that you guys have? Does Skullgirls have any news? No, that one's...
Wait, what's the score, girls?
That
Well,
Marvel clone?
Lit
Marvel
game,
tr-
that's for sure.
The trash.
Out.
Ebola.
Man.
Is Mike Z still mad?
In Dong Dong Never Die news.
Oh god. Any MVCI news on the dock?
Still dead.
Wish there was.
The only
What?
thing that happened is supposedly that game went down on price. It's like $40.
It's $30 now. It was.
Dirty now?
I checked at my local Walmart. It's $30 for MVCI now.
Shit. That must mean that like digital is like 40, physical might be cheaper.
Game's just dead. Who cares?
And before the game is free.
I mean, at this rate, might as well because I don't think it's really selling that well anymore.
It should have been a
Or
budget
full well
title.
to begin with.
It should have been $40 at the start. I honestly think that game would have done well as like a free-to-play sort of thing, you know? Kind of like Killer Instinct. I think it would have done well as that, but they didn't, so...
What if they... You know, it'd be funny if they put it on early access instead.
It was early access.
Jeez.
Early access.
Oh man. So yeah, do you guys have any other news that I missed that you guys want to talk about? I don't think we care about Mike Ross.
Yeah, there's
What-
nothing
I
really
care
to
about
say
Mike
about that,
Ross, but-
unfortunately.
I mean,
What is this FGC talk?
I don't know. Mike Ross was in Reddit answering questions about shit. I don't know if you want to talk about that, Hades.
I don't know, man. Hearing that Capcom told him Capcom Pro Talk was worthless because it didn't make them any money is kind of fucked up. Like, a lot of people loved Capcom Pro Talk, brought a lot of people into the scene, and I just think if that's how they treated him, I don't blame him for taking his ball and going home, you know?
That sounds like a Capcom thing to do.
Yeah, that was a dick-headed move from Capcom.
Well,
Wait, what happened with Capcom? Sorry, I'm not familiar with this one right here.
Mike Ross used to run a Twitch show called Capcom Pro Talk where we'd have, like, K-Brad and Flo on, and they would talk about fighting games, and they would play, like, Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5. Capcom apparently told him, like, after 2 years of doing it, they said, yeah, it does not matter to us because it didn't make us any money. So Mike Ross just, like, pulled the plug and went home. I don't blame him at all, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's cold.
Breaking news.
no.
What? Let's see.
Apparently the product colors are based off his dead friends. I didn't know that.
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well-
Oh, Fasha!
It's related to Raditz.
Reddit's he's not in the game.
Should I...
No, man. What's Raditz coming back in? Come on.
Oh, they might as well add Raditz. I'll fucking play.
Oh, there's one piece of Street Fighter 30th we didn't talk about.
Oh, yeah?
What's up?
The pre-orders.
Oh, yeah, you have Street
yeah.
Fighter 4.
Every console pre-order.
Oh,
Right.
but here's the thing. What if you already have Poster Street Fighter 4?
You get another one.
Wait,
You
hold
get
on.
another one.
Give it to your friends.
Oh my god.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
no,
just-
what about the what you call it?
Switch?
No,
I want the Switch version because you know what that's getting?
No, wait, hold on. Let me finish real quick. I'm talking about the Xbox One version. What game is big in? Because it's not Ultra's not on Xbox One.
They're getting Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition with the Ultra upgrade.
So they get
two
an extra
codes.
backwards compatibility thing.
Yes.
Does Street Fighter 2099 come with the bundle?
No.
Damn.
But what does come with the Switch version is a rare arcade version of Street Fighter 2.
What is it, Champions?
Super Street Fighter 2, the tournament battle.
Another version?
And this makes the most sense for the Switch version because you can have like 4 Switch consoles and have 8 players doing like a Street Fighter 2 tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That makes the most sense for that version.
Hold on. Will that have online on Switch?
No, this is strictly for like local get-togethers, I'm sure.
Oh,
Well,
so much for that.
But it's a real nice addition and it complements the Switch perfectly. Like good move on Capcom for reviving a very rare version of Street Fighter 2.
I agree. I'm picking that joint up.
Yeah, I want to grab the Switch version now. I was going to grab PS4 because Street Fighter on PlayStation. It's just a match made in heaven.
That's true. Double dip.
All
Any
right.
other news you guys just pop out of your heads? Did I miss?
Just have fun with the Switch version online.
Well, I think that about covers it, unless Iron has any news or something.
No, I'm good. I don't have anything. Something.
Thanks, Driscoll.
That's
Don't
gonna
tell me
be that's gonna be it for this episode of the Quarter Circle Forward. This man is not black.
Oh,
Are you sure?
This suit is not black.
That's a
Are
lie,
you
man.
sure?
This guy is black, okay? I got proof.
Let's do our outros. Kaneki, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube under the same name as Screw War Order. And once again, I don't mind bodying Ren, 5-0, and Fighter Z.
No, he sucks. Kaneki sucks.
Nah, you get body shot.
Nah.
Mr. Radred, where can we find you, sir?
Whatever is left of my audio can be found at RadRad on and twitch.tv/ProjectRad, and my YouTube channel is RadRad's Rad Games.
What was the first plug you cut out during the first one?
That's, yep, me and my dropped audio can be found at RadRad on Twitter.
Nice. Mr. Hades, where can we find you, sir?
I'm on Twitter, Hades_Manticore. I'm on YouTube, youtube.com/videogameso. It's me.
Mr. Brandon Williams. Brandon.
Well, you can find me on Twitter at This Man Is Black. Obviously, you can find me on Twitter at Mr. Brando IS. Twitch at Now You Got Business. And everywhere else is Now You Got Done Business.
Alright. Alright. Iron, our special guest. Man, fucking Drillbit was supposed to be here, and he left as soon as we were about to
One second,
start.
hold on. I got you, Reapers. I got you.
Alright.
Give him a loaf.
Anyways, Iron, while we wait, where can we give us your Twitter, if you have a YouTube account, your Club Penguin account, stuff like that.
I don't have Club Penguin. I'm not CL. Alright, you can find me on Twitter at IronHayabusa, YouTube IronHayabusa as well, but I don't upload, so there you go. Well, not for now, anyways.
Don't forget Sesame Street, man, 'cause I know you're on there a lot.
Renegade, you're here for a couple of minutes. Where can we find you?
Shut up, faggot. You can find me on Twitter at RenOperative_. You can find me on YouTube at Renegade Operative. You can find Kaneki at the taco stand where he belongs.
And you can find Renegade at Popeyes where
No,
he sells
I hate
for
chicken,
a discount for
there you
$2
go.
bucks.
Look, just sell in fighters and I'll commentate.
No.
Yeah,
So don't worry, Iron. I got you. I body him 5-0.
No, it's not gonna happen.
First
This
to
man
10,
tied
right
it.
after this stream.
Alright, we tied at Tekken.
Can you
there you
let
go.
the chat know what kind of do-rag you use for that hair?
I don't wear do-rags. I'm not
You do,
ghetto.
nigga. What are you talking about?
I'm not from the sticks, okay?
Yes, you are. Stop lying.
Wait, Renegade, you have an afro or your head is like shaved off?
I don't have shaved hair, sir.
Wait, so
it's
you're
short
bald
cut.
now?
I'm not Brian.
He's got a flat top.
I don't play like bowling balls with my head.
Yeah, you be the type of niggas. You be that type of nigga, man. I see.
No.
You can find me on Twitter, on
Taco Bell?
YouTube, that too, and on.
The Whole Foods?
You can find me everywhere at Reapers240. That's where you'll find me. Just everywhere.
Damn, Renegade, he may be at your house. Watch out.
Oh, I better get the bat.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of do-rag. Anyways, that's going to be it for us, guys. We will see you in the next episode. Say goodbye, you dicks.
You have no dignity.